People of the internet, welcome to the show. In this video, we're going to talk about the strongest Mortal Kombat fighters. We have all the strongest characters all in one place, and the order just might surprise you. Kung Lao is a former Shaolin monk and a member of the White Lotus Society, a mysterious group created to protect Earthrealm from outside threats. If you need proof of his power, consider that being a member of the White Lotus Society required Kung Lao to be handpicked by Raiden and the Shaolin Order of Lightsec. That's a pretty big endorsement from the Thunder God. Despite his peaceful outlook, Lao will not hesitate to severely punish those who attack him, Earthrealm, or his friends. This guy's trademark weapon is his razor-rimmed hat, which he uses quite powerfully and effectively in combat. Many of his fatalities involve the use of his hat to some extent. Plus, here's a fun fact for any Kung Lao fans out there. John Tobias, the co-creator of Mortal Kombat, revealed that in a 1995 interview, Kung Lao's deadly hat was inspired by the 1964 James Bond movie Goldfinger. In the movie, the character Oddjob uses his derby hat as a weapon by throwing it at his enemies. Now that's fashion for you. Goro debuted in the very first Mortal Kombat arcade game as a sub-boss, meaning he's been casting fear into the gamers' hearts since the beginning of the franchise. That is a really long time. This four-armed Shao Kahn warrior was the champion of the Mortal Kombat tournament for 9 straight generations and went undefeated for 500 years. Unfortunately for Goro, he lost his streak when he was finally defeated by Liu Kang. Still, Goro is an absolute beast, known for his brute strength, forearms, and just for looking terrifying. In the original game, he was notoriously difficult to defeat due to his ability to cause far more damage with his moves than all the other characters. Although his abilities were balanced out in later games, Goro is still a formidable enemy. He's associated with the element of fire, which means that, like Kintaro, he can project fireballs from either his mouth or his hands. Yikes! If you're looking to cool down after all that heat, no one is more ice cold than Steve Austin. That's right, it's SubZero. Known for his epic rivalry with Scorpion, this fighter was originally played by Bi-Han until his untimely demise. The famous moniker was then taken over by his younger brother, Kuai Liang, starting in Mortal Kombat 2. Like his name would suggest, SubZero is a warrior who can produce a wide range of ice blasts, able to literally freeze his opponents. Turning them into a giant ice cube he can shatter into 1,000 pieces. That looks cold and painful at the same time. SubZero is definitely one of the most defining characters in Mortal Kombat, and even had 1997's Mortal Kombat Mythology's SubZero game named after him. While the original SubZero was known for his cold, cold heart, the later version played by Kuai Liang is a dependable hero, ready to help Earthrealm when called to action. It's everyone's favorite anti-hero, Scorpion. The most famous of all the fighters in Mortal Kombat, this resurrected assassin has been kicking butt since the original Mortal Kombat game. Scorpion is known for his iconic catchphrase, "Get over here!" while using his iconic kunai spear to pull his opponents toward him. If that wasn't scary enough, when unmasked, Scorpion's face appears as a burning skull that can breathe fire. What's unique about Scorpion is that, unlike most characters in Mortal Kombat, he's neither fully good nor evil. He has a tragic backstory involving the loss of his entire family, and he's generally motivated by the opportunity to avenge them. As we mentioned before, Scorpion is the arch-rival of SubZero, and actually lost to him at the end of the first tournament. However, Scorpion was later resurrected and is now pretty much immortal. As you can tell from our rankings here, our money is on Scorpion in any potential rematch. Liu Kang is the main hero of the original Mortal Kombat trilogy. This human fighter is one of Earthrealm's greatest warriors and, like Kung Lao, is a member of the White Lotus Society. Despite being human, he has an impressive track record defeating sorcerers, emperors, and gods, proving his valor in the process. As mentioned earlier in this video, Liu Kang famously ended Goro's 500-year winning streak to win his first Mortal Kombat tournament. Then he put together an impressive streak of his own, winning the next 3 tournaments to remain the undisputed grand champion in the original timeline. If you're wondering why this guy is so special, consider that his fighting style is kind of like Bruce Lee, but with the added ability to shoot fire at his opponents. Yeah, I know, right? Throughout the franchise, Kang has found his arch-nemesis in Shang Tsung, an evil shape-shifting sorcerer known for cooking up evil schemes with his emperor Shao Kahn. Thankfully, due to Kang's raw fighting ability, he has defeated Tsung on a number of occasions, ensuring good's victory over evil. Hey, thanks, bud. Appearing as a gigantic human-like being made out of fire, Blaze can control all things related to heat, like fire, lava. Yeah, you get the idea. Despite being so powerful, he actually had quite an understated introduction to Mortal Kombat fans. His first appearance was a non-playable character hanging out in the background of the Pit 2 area in the second Mortal Kombat game. Fans of the franchise were able to get an idea of Blaze's tremendous strength in later games though, especially in Mortal Kombat Armageddon, where Blaze appeared as the final boss. This guy has enough power to literally destroy all reality. Yep, if you have any doubts as to why we can't stop singing Blaze's praises, consider that Raiden had to reboot the entire universe in order to stop Blaze from destroying it. With power like that, you may be asking, who could possibly be stronger than that? Is there anyone more mysterious in the entire Mortal Kombat franchise than Kronika? In fact, saying she's a deeply mysterious figure is a heck of an understatement. Kronika was actually the first female final boss in Mortal Kombat history, and you know just how powerful final bosses tend to be in these games. Kronika is a Titaness, which means she's actually of a higher ranking than an Elder God. It makes total sense though, because this bad lady is the keeper of time and the architect of the destiny of the universe. She's already restarted the timeline many times in her search for perfection. If you're brave enough to take on Kronika in battle, consider the fact that she frequently uses telekinesis to destroy her enemies. Fun fact, when she's at her most powerful, Kronika wears a crown that glows green with the souls of the consumed victims. Don't think about that before falling asleep, trust me. One of the biggest and baddest characters in the entire Mortal Kombat universe is Onaga, who's known to many as the Dragon King. Now, although not much is known about this beast, what we do know is pretty terrifying. For one, like his name would suggest, he appears like a reptilian humanoid with winged claws and a tail. And of course, like any dragon, he can breathe fire. I mean, I'd be surprised if a guy known as the Dragon King couldn't breathe fire, to be honest. So anyway, this fire-spewing monster being was actually the original ruler of the Outer World, and throughout his reign, he possessed an army that was considered unbeatable. Plus, just to name a few of the crazy powers this guy has, he's got superhuman strength, resistance to magic, and the ability to raise the dead. And my personal favorite, he also has regenerative abilities to grow back limbs if they're ever cut off in battle. You may be wondering, how on earth has this guy ever been defeated? And that's a very good question. The answer is that Onaga was poisoned by Shao Kahn and then took over the throne of the Outer World. Shao Kahn, aka the Onaga Poisoner, is one of the most powerful beings in Mortal Kombat, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that he indeed took out Onaga. Now, if you're wondering whether poisoning Onaga really counts as beating him, I have 6 words for you from the world of sports. A win is a win, baby. Shao Kahn is currently sitting on that Outer World throne, so we're gonna have to go with him over Onaga. First off, he's considered the very embodiment of evil. Considering the fact that he may also possess the greatest physical strength in the universe, it means that this warrior is cruel to the max. After all, there's a reason why he's referred to as the Conqueror. However, unlike any average warlord, Shao Kahn's true power actually lies in his extremely high intelligence and knowledge of the black arts. He has defeated many a rival, and the scary part is that, with each of his victories, he absorbs the souls of his opponents to grow even stronger. Shao Kahn's ability to steal souls is so strong that he only has to make a small wave with his hands to suck up the countless souls of an entire realm. Yeah, that's a lot of power. Arguably the strongest Mortal Kombat character in the entire franchise is none other than the eternal god of thunder, Raiden. But seriously, with all the evil characters making up the Mortal Kombat franchise, you can rest assured to know that Raiden is a good guy and the protector of Earthrealm. Whew! The character, who's known for his distinctive straw hat, has been around since the very first Mortal Kombat game, and has appeared in every generation of the game franchise. After beating Shinnok, the Elder God of Death, for the second time, Raiden officially ascended to the rank of Elder God. Being the god of thunder, sorry Thor, he could be a god of thunder too, Raiden has tons of powers, such as being able to control lightning, fly, and even teleport. Beyond his physical skills, this guy is also super wise, possessing the cognitive ability to see the future in his mind. Being as wise and powerful as he is, Raiden has guided and taught most of Earth's heroes. While some may point to his defeats in the past, this guy survived a showdown with Shao Kahn by literally rebooting the entire universe, showing that he'll do whatever it takes to defeat evil, and for that, we are eternally grateful. Finish him! There's our rankings of the strongest characters in Mortal Kombat. We know Johnny Cage deserved better, but him and his super sweet sunglasses are going to survive like always. Let us know what your personal list is in the comments below, and remember to subscribe for CBR for more great content. Thanks for watching.